The French Quarter pulses with life as jazz rhythms fill the air and revelers stroll along the lively streets. Amidst the lively scene, Jax navigates the crowd, his trumpet case a symbol of his dreams. He stops, his eyes drawn to a mysterious antique shop shrouded in shadows. The antique shop is filled with strange and dusty objects, illuminated by dim, flickering lights. The shopkeeper stands behind a cluttered counter, his eyes observing Jax. Jax browses the aisles, his attention drawn to an ornate antique trumpet. The shopkeeper speaks. "That horn has a history, son. A real soulful sound, if you know how to listen." Under the dim light, Jax polishes his trumpet, its brass gleaming. He raises the trumpet to his lips, his fingers dancing over the valves, ready to play. A series of notes fill the room, resonating with an unexpected richness. A wide smile spreads across Jax's face, fueled by the trumpet's untapped potential. Jax stands on stage, pouring his soul into the antique trumpet. The melody fills the room, summoning spectral figures from the past. Ghosts of former jazz musicians sway and nod, their spectral faces lit by the warm glow of the stage. The spectral audience swells, each ghostly figure now sharply defined, their applause echoing in a chilling symphony. Jax performs under the intense gaze of the ghostly audience, a thrill of excitement mixed with unease. Among the specters, the legendary trumpeter Louis stares intently, his eyes locked onto Jax. Jax sits hunched over his instrument, a solitary figure, amid the swirling ethereal forms of ghostly figures. He practices with fierce determination, striving to perfect his playing for the spectral audience. The translucent form of Louis appears, a faint smile gracing his spectral face. Louis encourages Jax. "You've got the touch, kid, but you need to play it like you mean it, like your life depends on it." The jazz club vibrates with a frenetic energy, living patrons sharing space with an eerie congregation of ghosts. Lost in the feverish pitch of his music, Jax's trumpet wails into the smoky haze, driven by the spectral audience. He glances at the bell of his trumpet, and his reflection seems to ripple. In the polished brass, a distorted, spectral image of himself flickers back, a glimpse of something not quite himself. The spectral audience solidifies, their echoing demands for an encore filling the jazz club. Jax, drained but driven, continues to play, his music fueling the eerie spectacle. Jax plays on the stage, his music echoing in the empty jazz club. The ghosts of the audience surround him, their faces gaunt and hungry for more. Louis steps forward, his spectral hand extended in invitation. "Join us, son. Become part of the music." Jax crumples to the floor, his grip tightening around the trumpet. His form flickers, on the verge of vanishing. He stares at his hands, his eyes wide with terror as they lose their substance. Jax rises, now a ghost. He picks up his trumpet and joins the spectral band. They play a haunting melody, their music echoing through the empty club. The camera rises to reveal an antique shop, a beacon of mystery in the night. The shopkeeper smiles, hinting at secrets untold. Faint ghostly jazz drifts from the club, a haunting melody of the past. Another young musician steps into the antique shop, lured by the same mysterious attraction that once ensnared Jax. His gaze settles on the antique trumpet, oblivious to the dark secret it holds. He reaches out to touch the trumpet, curiosity and anticipation etched on his face. The spectral band continues its ethereal performance, their forms shimmering in the dim, smoky light of the jazz club. Jax stands with the band, forever part of the ensemble, his soul entwined with the mournful notes of his trumpet. A weathered poster for Jax's performance hangs forlornly, a silent testament to time's passage. Unseen by the living, a spectral figure drifts through the vibrant street, clutching a trumpet case. An antique trumpet rests silently on its stand, bathed in the spectral glow of the jazz club. The trumpet's bell mirrors ghostly figures playing in the background. The reflection hints at the endless cycle of musical obsession and spectral entrapment.